Hi dear beautiful souls, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is your safe place. I'm Rosa. I hope you're all having such an amazing day. So today we are gonna have a letter, a message from your future spouse about what they want you to know, okay? The reading, the letter is going to be about directly this question. Because earlier this week, I asked you the next reading, okay? I asked you to choose the next reading through a community poll. And this topic actually received the most of the votes. So, yeah. What they want you to know, okay? This is our question. And I used two different decks. And pull two cards from them and then write down the letter based on these cards' energies. First, I'm gonna read your letter and then also talk about the cards' energy. So, very direct, very clear, very short reading. But before choosing your deck or your letter, your envelope, as always, we do. Close your eyes, okay? This is relaxation time. Close your eyes, release your shoulders, and take a very, very deep breath in and out. Take in and out. Take in and out. While your eyes are closed, ask your higher self what letter, what message my future spouse has sent me and what they want me to know. What they want me to know. Ask your higher self to this question. And when you feel like you are ready, you can open your eyes and choose the letter that you are most drawn to, okay? You can pause the video, you can take your time, enjoy your time. There is no need to be hurry. And now, I'm gonna also introduce you the decks or the envelopes. So, this is going to be deck or pile number 1. We have a red envelope, red letter. This purple one is going to be pile number 2. Okay. We have a purple envelope. And this is going to be pile number 3. We have a very, very beautiful green color here. Okay. So, as I said, take your time, enjoy your time. You can pause the video. And when you feel you're ready, you can listen to your reading. Pile number 1, welcome back for your letter, your reading. So, let's see what your future spouse wants you to know. First, I'm gonna read the letter and then talk about the letter and the cards, okay? My love, I want you to know that your desires were never too much. The way you dream, the way you hope, the way you quietly wish for something real. it was never a weakness. It was your heart remembering what it deserves. I've been watching you learn how to trust your own longing again. Not the kind of longing that waits in pain, but the kind that calls your life forward. And I need you to understand this. Your wish is not a fantasy, it's a direction. But there's something else I want you to know. Before I come into your life fully, I want you to step into yourself even more. Not to earn love, but to lead your own life the way you were always meant to. I am not here to save you. I am here to meet you, to build with you, to choose you, not when you shrink, but when you stand tall. So please, don't doubt yourself when you feel the urge to rise. Don't apologize for wanting stability, devotion, and something that feels safe in your body. Your softness is sacred, yes, but so is your strength. The love that is coming for you is not meant to take your power away. It is meant to honor it. And when we meet, you will feel it. This isn't a love that makes you chase. It's a love that makes you breathe. Keep wishing, keep believing, and most importantly, keep choosing yourself. With love, your future spouse. So, very empowering and encouraging, stabilized and gentle letter, I guess. And your cards were wishing well with the number 48. So maybe number 48 can be important. And maybe there are some wishes right now for you. Maybe you are wondering, am I wanting too much? They say no, you're not wishing or wanting too much. This is actually what you deserve. Don't underestimate yourself. And here also we see the leadership with the broccoli. We see a Gemini symbolism and also a Libra. And the number is 6. And it says leadership. Okay, so let's dive into with your letter. And for this letter, I want to choose that sunflower, okay, how can I say, pattern maybe, yeah, sunflower pattern. Okay, so my friends, what I see, your future spouse want you to know that your desires are not wrong, okay? The things you've been wishing for, wanting for, deeply in your heart, they were actually never unrealistic or too much. Maybe you were wishing a very wealthy life, or maybe you are just wishing to be loved and love someone unconditionally. Yeah, very honest, very gentle. Depends on your dream, depends on your wish. But here with the leadership, I also think that maybe you want to accomplish yourself in this life, okay? Accomplishing yourself, maybe getting the place that you actually deserve in your career. Or you don't have to be in a career, but maybe just being your authentic self. Okay? Maybe leading your own life without any compromise to anyone. But here, I see lots of, how can I say, financial and also career dreams. Yeah, maybe being in the place in your career or in your financial status or maybe in your social status. And maybe you are saying, will that ever come true for me? Is that ever going to be happen? Maybe you want to have buy a house. Maybe you want to buy a car. You know, buying a car is not such a big deal in maybe USA, but in other countries, this is actually a very big deal, okay? So depends on your culture or depends on your country. It can be different. Maybe your dream is to travel again. Maybe traveling the world, traveling the countries or the cities you want to see. So it depends. It depends. But yeah, what I see, somehow, I guess this is a material wish, okay? All of us have material wishes, okay? Some of us just, want to buy a house, their own car. Maybe being famous in your own area, in your own field. Yeah. Maybe getting the compliments from the society, maybe from your boss, from your company. If you are doing a social media job, maybe being famous with your channel, with your page. Yeah, that's why I am saying, I guess this is somehow a material wish, I guess. More than, how can I say, not just about love, okay? Not just about love. Yes, all of you want to have, experience a gentle love. Yes, definitely. That's why you are listening to this reading. But today, what your future spouse wants you to know that your material, your maybe financial career dream, your wish is actually can be true, okay? Yeah. And I guess they are saying, you didn't just imagine these dreams by an accident, I guess they came from a place that no, it actually deserves itself, okay? But I guess there is something very important that they want you to understand. This connection, okay, is not coming into your life when you give up on yourself or, wait passively. Yes. And I guess this connection with your future spouse, it is just, comes when you step into your own power. And I believe this is also what you want, okay? Yeah, I think, yeah, you don't want to be damsel in this stress, okay? Yeah, I don't think you want to be, quote unquote, saved by a knight, okay? Yeah, by the charming prince. No, I guess you want to be powerful, and maybe you actually want to meet also your future spouse or maybe come with them when you actually feel like, yeah, I am powerful, I am successful, I accomplish myself from just my own strength and my power. Yeah, I guess this is also what you want. Yes. And Here we see, you know, your intentions, your hopes, maybe also, yes, the love you have been calling in. And I guess this leadership message add this message very clearly. Your future spouse is also be going to the realm into your life when you lead your own life. Yeah, and as I said, I guess this is also what you want actually. You know, when you don't shrink yourself, when you don't doubt, you know, your own value. And I guess they are also wishing to meet you as an equal. And as I said, this is, I guess also, this is what you want, okay? Being equal with each other. So your future spouse is not coming to rescue you or make the decisions for you, okay? No. They are coming to walk beside you when you are standing strong in who you are actually. Yes. So yes, they want you to know that. Keep wishing. But while wishing, please, don't forget who you are, okay? Your desires, your standards matter. Yeah. But also your self-respect, your boundaries, your confidence matter just as much as your wishes, okay? And I guess in this trial, maybe so far you were criticized by, how can I say, the maybe ex-partners or the people that come and go to your life. Maybe they were saying, you have so high standards. You are so unrealistic. You are expecting too much from me, maybe. And I guess people were intimidated by your power, actually. This is what I am getting from here. Yeah. I guess they are afraid of them, afraid of that power that you have. But not your future spouse, okay? Yeah. So this connection, that is not coming as, you know, a miracle that changes your life overnight. No. I guess this is going to arrive into your life as something that fits the life you have been already choosing your first self. Yeah. And I guess this person also, how can I say, will not demand or ask you to do sacrifices for them, okay? Yeah, this is very unconditional, very accepting you as who you are, accepting your power. You know, if you were how can I say, afraid, if you were afraid of do I need to sacrifice to be happy with a partner, with a spouse? You know, sometimes people do sacrifices, choosing their partner, their children, maybe their marriage, over their self, their career, their dreams. No, this person will not demand any sacrifices. Yeah, they will just, you know, walk beside you, supporting you. seeing you achieving your dreams. Yeah. Very nice, very beautiful. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel. And like the video. And say hi in the comments below which messages resonated with you. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my personal readings are open. You can check the description box below. So, until the next time I see you, take care of yourself and bye. Welcome back, pile number 2. You have chosen this beautiful purple envelope. So, I'm gonna first read your letter without any interruption and then talk about the cards and the letter in general. And we have this kind of flowers as border. My love, I want you to know that you are not lost. Even if it feels like you have been walking through uncertainty, second-guessing yourself, and trying to make sense of signs. You are not off your path. You have been learning something important, that your heart already knows the truth, even when your mind keeps searching for more proof. And this is what I need you to understand. I am not coming into your life to confuse you. I am coming to bring clarity. The kind of clarity that feels calm, not obsessive. The kind that doesn't make you overthink every little thing. There may have been connections in your past that made you question yourself, that made you feel like you had to decode love, trace answers, or read between the lines. But the love I want to build with you will be different. With me, you won't have to wonder where you stand. You won't have to guess my intentions. You won't have to shrink your needs just to keep someone close. I want you to trust your inner compass again. Not the version of you that panics and looks back, but the version of you that quietly knows what is meant for you. Please don't settle for mixed signals. Don't accept confusion as chemistry. Don't let uncertainty convince you that you are asking for too much, because you are not. You are simply ready for something real. And when we meet, you will feel it in your body first. This is safe. This is clear. This is love that has direction. With love, your future spouse. And they have a little compass here. So, your cards were clarity with the carrots, and the number is 1. Okay. And obviously the compass. Okay, the compass. I cannot pronounce it correctly, maybe, so sorry. And here we see zodiac signs and also this the directions, north, west, east, okay, and south. And here there is that little frog. So let's talk about the cards and the letter together. So my friends, maybe right now you are actually asking for a sign in your life. It is not just have to be about your love life, okay? Maybe including your love life, but I feel like there's something more, okay, about sometimes we cannot see where we stand. What I am doing in this life, what is my purpose, what is my life purpose? Where do I want to live? Where do I want to work? What do I need to study? What kind of friend circle should I be in? No, sometimes we cannot see the environment, the atmosphere clearly, and we want some kind of guidance, some signals or signs from the universe, from the God, maybe from the people. And maybe right now, actually, how can I say? Maybe your third eye chakra, is wishing to be more powerful. Maybe you can focus on that and work on that, okay? Because, sorry, my hair just fell down. Because when I see maybe your intuition nowadays is silent, or maybe you cannot actually hear it clearly because of maybe an anxiety, a worry that you carry in your mind, okay? Sometimes when we overthink and ask questions, too many questions, and there is lots of things in our mind, we cannot actually hear what our intuitive saying is calling, what our heart is saying. So your future spouse actually calling for that, okay? And they are actually saying, you're not lost, okay? You are not lost, even if it has felt like that at times, okay? Yeah. They were moments when you questioned your direction, your choices, and I guess right now you are second guessing your intuition, okay? Yeah. And maybe times when also love felt confusing, unclear, or full of mixed signals. They are saying, don't accept that confusion, okay? They are saying, don't accept confusion as chemistry. If there's someone maybe you need to leave behind. Maybe, this is very important warning for you. And here with Compass card, it shows that actually your inner guidance has always been working, okay? Even when, things didn't make any sense. Yeah. Every detour, every pause, every moment of doubt, self-doubt, or any doubt, it was actually your intuition, your inner compass, guiding you toward something much more meaningful. And here with the clarity, this is like some kind of a reassurance, okay? Your future spouse is saying, I am not coming into your life to create more confusion. I am coming to be very clear, very direct, very simple, very real. And I guess this is very important, okay? But this is really important. Yeah. So they are not coming into your life to create any more confusion. They want you to know that the love they will offer, okay? The love they will offer is going to be very clear, very stable, very grounded, very honest, very gentle. Yeah. And I guess with them, around them, you won't have to guess how they feel about me. Do they really love me? What do they think about me? Yeah. And this is really nice. Yeah. I guess with them, you are not going to listen any much more tarot readings about, how do they feel about me? No. Because you will know that how they feel about you, they are going to say it directly. This is really nice. Okay, this is really nice. Yeah, with them, you won't need to decode silence, read between the lines, and this is actually, I guess, very important. Yeah, and they are actually very aware of that. Maybe your past may have taught you to question yourself, to overthink, to look for answers outside, instead of, trusting what you already feel inside. Yeah, maybe you were manipulated, maybe you were gaslighted by other people, maybe partners, friends, family, but I guess mostly with, ex-partners, okay? Yeah. But what they are saying is really important, and this is actually very real. Real love doesn't make you anxious, okay? It doesn't leave you unsure of where you stand, where this connection is going, okay? What our relationship means? No, this connection with your future spouse is meant to bring direction, clear direction, not doubt, okay? They are going to offer peace, not exhaustion, tiring, exhaustion. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce, sorry. And what I mean by exhaustion, it means mental, okay? Mental exhaustion. Exhaustion. Yeah. A sense of, this makes sense, okay? This makes sense in this relationship, rather than, why is it so hard? No, this is not going to be a hard relationship for you. And if you have been searching for signs, okay, clarity or any kind of confirmation, they're gently saying, stop questioning your intuition. Stop questioning. You already know, okay? More than you think, you already know that. And when this connection, when our connection, okay, enters your life, things will start to feel like aligned, okay? Such a beautiful alignment. Decisions will feel simple, okay? Simpler. Yeah, simpler, I guess. Yeah. And I guess your heart, your inner compass, your feelings, okay, finally they are going to feel like, yeah, it is moving forward with someone you trust. Not, circles, not just drawing circles and not going anywhere. No, this is not with this person. This person is going to bring you clarity. Yeah. So I guess what they want you to know is really direct, okay? Real love brings clarity, not confusion. Very, very clear, very simple. Okay. So, pile number 2. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading and find meaningful messages for yourself. Take what resonates and leave the rest, please, okay? So if you feel like resonated, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Maybe say hi in the comments below and talk about your pile in the comment section. And if you want to have a much more personal reading with me, my personal readings are open. You can check the description box below, okay? Until the next time I see you, take care of yourself and bye. Welcome back, pile number 3. So let's see first your letter. I'm gonna read it without any interruption. And then we are gonna talk about the cards and letter itself in more detail. And for your paper, I somehow wanted to use this blue rose border. Okay, maybe this can be a sign for you. My love, I want you to know something very simple and very important. You don't have to carry the pain anymore. I know you have been strong for a long time. I know you have had moments where you smiled on the outside, but your heart still remembered what it went through. And I need you to hear me clearly. You were never too sensitive. You were just trying to love with a heart that had been bruised. But this love that is coming, it is not here to reopen old wounds. It is here to heal them. I am not entering your life to create chaos, confusion, or emotional highs and lows. I am coming to bring you something softer, something safe, something that feels like peace. I want you to stop expecting love to hurt. Stop waiting for the moment things fall apart. Stop preparing for disappointment before happiness even arrives. Because the love I want with you is not complicated. It is not performative. It is not a test. It is the kind of love that makes you love more. Sleep better, breathe deeper. The kind of love that feels like coming home after a long journey. So, if you are still healing, that's okay. If you are still letting go of what broke you, that is okay too. You don't have to be perfect for me. You just have to be open to receiving something good. And when you finally allow yourself to be happy again, I will be there. Not to take your pain away, but to remind you that you were always meant for love that feels gentle. With love, your future spouse. Okay. That pile was, how can I say, really soft and reassuring, okay, because we have the happiness with the number 15, okay, and here we see Gemini as a sign, and here with the number 38, we see heal the ouch, okay, we see a raccoon is a nurse, and the sick, ill patient, the fox. So raccoon is helping the fox, and maybe raccoon and fox could be important as, you know, some kind of confirmation for you. Okay, so my dear friends, I feel like your future spouse wants you to know that you don't need to protect your heart the way you used to anymore with them. Okay, they are very aware that you have been hurt before, okay? It can be in love or maybe in your family, maybe your own mother, own father, maybe your own siblings, or maybe in your work environment. Okay, it doesn't matter. Somehow, maybe even right now, you are still trying to heal from that pain, that hurt, that others caused, okay? Because we see that healing is because of, how can I say, something that you open your heart, okay? I guess somehow you show your vulnerability with someone you love, but this person, okay, those people somehow hurt you. And maybe right now you're actually in that kind of pain. So they are saying, yeah, you don't need to protect your heart while you are with me. Yeah. That's some experiences, okay? Some experiences left marks. Always not maybe visible, but you know, deeply felt, okay? Maybe there are some marks. There are some marks right now with you. And this message from your future spouse, it is not asking you to ignore that pain, okay? Or pretend like, it didn't happen. No. Instead, they want you to understand this. You're allowed to heal without bracing yourself for the next disappointment, next heartbreak, or next hurt. Okay? Yeah. And I guess, you know, here with this healed ouch, I guess right now, you have actually already done too much work with yourself, okay? Yeah. Inner work, outer work. Maybe you're actually in medical field. Maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're a doctor. You don't have to be, okay? But maybe you're someone also from health field. Or maybe you are someone who is helping others. And maybe this is because you have been hurt before. Yeah. But yeah, somehow I feel like you have done a lot of inner work. Here we see candles, maybe like spiritual inner shadow and shadow work, inner work. Yeah, because it seems like you have reflected, processed, and learned from this what hurt you, okay? Because when we see the folks talks about shifting, okay? Changes, being adaptable. So yeah, I guess you somehow adapt yourself for, you know, other chapters in your life. But yes, your future spouse is sensing that. Yeah, maybe a part of you still maybe expecting love to come with struggle. You know, maybe emotional ups and downs, or maybe sacrifice. Maybe you are saying, yeah, somehow, someday I can be happy with my relationship. Someone, yeah, they are going to love me. I'm going to love them. But this is not going to be easy. Maybe I have to do so many sacrifices. Maybe that is what you are thinking. And this is understandable. You know, if you have never been into unconditional love, you know, just not just in your love life, okay? Maybe your family life, maybe your friend's life, okay? Maybe you were always the one who makes the sacrifices the most. So yeah, maybe you're saying, yeah, I can love, somebody can love me, but there are going to be some sacrifices. Your future spouse says, no, please release that expectation, okay? This is a bad expectation, according to them. Yeah, because they are saying, no, you don't have to. You don't have to. And here with the happiness also. This is, again, very lovely. I guess this love that your future spouse is bringing into your life is not meant to feel heavy or complicated, okay? It actually meant to feel light, safe, and nourishing, okay? Emotionally nourishing and gentle. Actually, happiness itself. Yeah. You know, some people think that, love should be hard. Love should be dramatic. No, it doesn't have to be, okay? Yeah. Love should be in peace, in ease, in harmony. life is actually very hard itself. So love actually should be calming, softening, gentle, reassuring place. Okay? So your future spouse wants you to stop associating love with pain. Okay? Please stop waiting for the moments, things are going to go wrong. No. Please stop maybe holding back the joy because you are afraid, it won't last too long. No, it doesn't have to be, okay? It can last. It can last long. So your future spouse is not coming to test you, okay? They are not coming to confuse you. They are not coming to bring any drama or chaos. And also, they are not here to reopen the old wounds, old hurts, and make you prove your strength. No, you don't have to be like that with them. Yeah, because they are offering something very softer, very softer. They are bringing a love that is kind of peace, okay? Instead of tension. No, peace. And I guess this is going to be a connection that allowing you laugh, okay? Laugh freely, rest deeply, and feeling emotionally at a very ace. So I guess, that's why they want you to know that you don't have to survive love anymore, okay? You are allowed to enjoy it. So let yourself feel fully, okay? And let yourself choose happiness without any guilt, without any shame. Yeah, because the love they want to share with you meant to feel like relief, not some kind of effort, okay? So really nice, really gentle. I really love the energy in this deck. And if you are still in this healing process, I am wishing you the best, my friends, okay? I wish you the best because brighter days are coming for you, okay? There is not always going to be darkness now. Brighter days are coming for you. Yeah. So if you feel like something or letter in this reading somehow resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel, say hi in the comments below, and talk about your pile, your letter maybe. I really will be happy to see your comments about the reading. That really motivates me. And if you want to have a more personal reading, my personal readings are open. You can check the description box below, okay? You can see the link. But until the next time I see you, take care of yourself. Very gentle, and bye.